Moses stands before a blessing and curse. A transition into a new world. And we are told that there will be struggles for an unknown amount of time until humanity emerges into a glorious period of harmony. And surely enough time has gone by. And humanity has achieved so much that we must say it has come. However, how does that speak to the poor and the betrodden and the lonely and the helpless of our day? And much of that exists. It is the ability now to achieve in a logistical way everything that the vision turns its attention towards. It now, in the 21st century, can be achieved. And it is that precipice that the readers of the 5 books of Moses see in Moses, the precipice between civilizations and the equipment which one needs to see and be inspired. And he puts forward a blessing and a curse. And I would argue that blessing and curse has already happened. There's been blessings and there have been curses. But today there is, and he had a message after that of the regulation, the self-regulation, the tithes. That people would give up tithes and their communities would regulate their own fruits, and that there would be a form of community, but not necessarily community next to you, but rather community of boutique, related, associative. And the number in which that association took place happened to be the tithe, the 10, the association of 10, and that society has different components to it and variations to it and proportions, just like the calendar requires holidays, a rest from the things that you do through the calendar, and the markers of the calendar of actions and constructed within infinity. So too, this is part of the structure of the universe. So that the counter-claim to the blessing curse was a structure of tithing and self-regulations and of the Levites being a form of artistic expression and alternative expression, and the Sabbath being an alternative expression of the days of the week, and even opposite expressions, that it would, within it would be include an opposite effect, a counterclash, the ability certainly for reform and changing direction. And that it seems to be a counterclaim to blessings and curse, that structure of organisation. However, I would also go even further to say that we are at the cusps of an entirely different era after Moses. That in one hand, the tenacity of a person like Moses needs to be understood, what he was trying to achieve in terms of organisation of humanity around laws, and the conception even of language, and the combination of language towards laws around which the entire civilization was able to create logic and sensibility from. So going forward, what is the great vision? And I would say that whilst the idea of 10, I feel should not be used in terms of limiting a person like it may have been done in a biblical time, but quite the opposite. That it would expand the capacity of individuals to access an incredible amount of information using artificial intelligence within the proportions of 10. That means within the proportions, let's say, of our fingers, because presently the information at hand is being used by large corporations and beyond the capacity of a normal person to be able to, it is too great and too large for a person to be able to function within. The person, an individual, he will get smattered. There is no way to navigate through. So therefore, the way forward in terms of human autonomy and towards this order that 10 should be the key through which no more than 10. Because if you have more than 10, a person can be confused. We only have 10 fingers. We are biologically trained to, over millions of years, to function within a coordinated space of 10 fingers. So that information shouldn't be too much more than 10. And in this reading, in the book of Deuteronomy, 10, 11, 12, 13 to 15, and then later on, the very unique conception that is actually embedded into the very root of Hebrew consciousness, the ideal, the mosaic idea of Hebrew consciousness is 10, the idea of 10. Even it would appear in Abraham, what was attributed to Abraham, the idea of 10. So that this sense that that on the precipice of a new age, how are we going to organize ourselves that we don't get lost and that we don't get dumped, or we don't get confused, or we don't get shattered by systems which are greater than our ability to even comprehend? That we create a new law and a constitution that ensures the prosperity of mankind and prepares of the prosperity of all the families of earth through small integrated groups which are people-friendly, individual, and multiple character-friendly, and with a method of organization which accommodates and helps a thousand flowers bloom.